Hello, welcome to SoGoodReviews.com and SleazyKVideo.com, and it's Majestic Thunderbolt time. And it's from IFD, and I set out initially to cover the largely uncovered section of IFD's history that concerned their presentations of complete gems from the late 70s, early 80s Taiwan fantasy and exploitation cinema. For instance, Wolf and Ninja, aka Wolf Devil Woman, was the debut review. But in reality, what is also sadly unmentioned when bringing up IFD's famous/infamous Ninja cut and paste productions, often starring Richard Harrison, is that some of the mixtures of an old Asian movie with newly shot footage with westerners inserted, they're actually good, some of them. So this continuing coverage of IFD will primarily via this review and onwards focused on when the IFD formula was golden, not only for the market looking for anything ninja-ish or bearing the IFD logo. No. This is the Thunderbolt era, when ninjas mostly weren't needed when it came to the cut and paste productions. So Majestic Thunderbolt has a fair amount of recognizable talent in main roles in the original movie, including Chen Kuan-tai, Chen Peng, billed here as Rock Chen, and logically the movie would belong to the years between late 70s, mid 80s circa. IFD's own copyright is 1984, by the way, but personal research on Hong Kong Movie Database resulted in nothing actually. So despite that negative tinge, if you will, IFD's edit, Majestic Thunderbolt, reveals and maintains many of the true colors of the original gangster movie. Colors that are of course red for bloodshed, and also, and more importantly, whatever color grave, torture and sadism represents. That color is maintained. So coupled with better than usual direction by Godfrey Ho and Richard Harrison looking decidedly less bored than usual, and he really enjoys the chance to play up his villainous persona. It really is an anti-hero product, by the way. Despite all that, Majestic Thunderbolt is a headliner in the IFD library that may seem shaky at times, but delivers the unusual quality not often associated with the IFD cut and paste technique. So with impressive gritty brawls and an amped visual style for these kind of inserted Godfrey Ho scenes, it really sets the stage for this free-for-all in terms of violence, thankfully, and for all its uneven stretches, basic direction, a way too crowded character gallery, the film scores huge points and continues to raise eyebrows throughout its running time, and that's due to the original, possibly Taiwan filmmakers that spare few characters and us, and it's a full blast of gangster and revenge type of violence, showcased in the scenes where Chen Peng's Alan goes to town, taking out person by person, piece by piece, and it's a headline of the original. And Alan is this ingenious hitman, or rather crafty torturer, not only apt with the gun, but the setups involving crucifying a victim amidst a snake pit, essentially, planting bombs, acid coming out of shower heads. He really is an impressive little hitman, and while the latter concept, acid coming through the showers, doesn't sound like anything worthy of, eyebrow raising, the original director, or maybe directors, of our gangster movie here loves to linger on the after effects, which also means we get a makeup showcase of note here. So ending the movie is this incredibly strange Richard Harrison Philip Coe climax that has involved black magic via Philip Coe's character, him having sex before sacrificing this Western woman. And the climax on the beach involves chickens, automatic weapons and samurai swords. Not logical at all, but it's both hokey fun from IFD, and they merge their product with another fine product, this original gangster movie that even borderlines on horror, really, if you look at what I mentioned before about the makeup showcase. And that is really the sad aspect of the highly recommended Majestic Thunderbolt, i.e. that the original filmmakers seem destined to never have the spotlight they deserve, but what we have is quite enough.